What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Double A Hef here. Please like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. I appreciate it. So, real fast, man. This is gonna be a real quick video. This dude, his name is Gunplay. He's a rapper. I never heard of him, obviously, and he was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and I know that because Jesse said that when he introduced him in the beginning. So, I was listening to this video, and I made it about this far. Because I'm listening, I wasn't watching it. I don't really watch a lot. I just listen mainly. And I'm just like listening to this dude. I'm like, God damn. Like, this dude is stumbling and bumbling all over his words. It's hard to listen to this shit. You know, it's just like, so I was like, let me stop this. Let me stop. I will say this, because I don't want to play the whole video again, even though it's only 5 minutes. But this dude, in the beginning, Jesse was talking about how rappers, you know, there's a lot of, like, you know, wanton violence going on, especially as it pertains to guns and stuff. And this dude was like, oh yeah, you know, I wish that we can kind of get back to the music and put the guns down. And then I was like, you know, that's good to hear. You don't really hear rappers saying that, especially ones that are like quote unquote mainstream. But then I was like, wait a second, isn't this nigga named Gunplay? Like come on. But that's the type of shit that is just going on out there, you know. So let me just play this video. And y'all gonna see what I was talking about.
With the hair and you know, praising the same person that's enslaving you, and you just, you know, if anybody's making it, you feel like you're crabs in the bucket, or you got hate for that person because.
But it wasn't like that when I was growing up.
You somebody would hate, like you like, you know, the white
yo,
excuse
not
my language,
making
the
this
house.
shit up. It's like this nigga rapping right
person
now.
that's
Like,
enslaving.
he beatboxing right now. Like, yo, dude, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. No disrespect. How you come on someone's show talking like that? Or speaking like that, for that matter? Like, what? Think about what you want to say, and then say it.
And you just, you know, if anybody's making it, you feel like you're crabs in the bucket, or you got hate for that person because.
But it wasn't like that when I was growing up.
You somebody would hate, like you like, you know, the white excuse my language, the house N-word, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the dudes that was out there in the field for real.
This nigga Jesse looking like this nigga on crack or something. This nigga Jesse looking like, what the fuck is this man's trying to say? Yeah. This guy Jesse just looking like, what the? Yo, y'all hear what I'm saying though? This guy is speaking. Well, I can't even call that speaking. He's just making noises and shit. Like, yo, it's funny I'm laughing now, but when I was listening to this shit earlier, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? How is he on TV? And again, no disrespect, no knock on the brother, but obviously he has to take some speaking classes, or just slow it the hell down.
And like you said, your family, you said, I don't believe that they was too fond of the house N, you know what I'm saying? So, but he was still an N, you feel me? So it goes from there. So, and it's just like, you know, but at the same time, you got the same plantation owner. I bet you he not shooting at the other plantation owner. Guess what they doing? They getting money. And they saying, hey, if you get short on N-words, send them over here because I need some work. You feel me? And then they sticking together. Look at the Chinese, they sticking together. Look at everybody else. We the only ones that ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Why though?
Because the financial infrastructure already is not built for us already. It's not even built nowhere. It's built to hold us down. It's built, you know, it's not built for us to get any loans or to do. It's built only big enough for us to get so we can calm down the uprising of the have-not black people.
And you can tell, obviously, like, he's trying, he really wants, he's got some stuff on his mind. and he really wants to get it off, out of his mind, and that's fine. That's great, actually. But you have to. I'm gonna go on a limb and say he doesn't read enough books. Not to say that he's that he's not smart or anything like that. I'm just saying, I believe from my own experience and from my own anecdotal experiences that people that read more speak better. Again, I don't know of any studies to back that up. That's my own anecdotal experiences. So I just by listening to this dude, I don't think that he reads enough. I think he should read some more, and then when he's speaking, he wouldn't have a hard time trying to figure out what he's trying to say, or trying to figure out the words to use to get his point across. I think that's what it is. So it's crazy because I listen to podcasts and videos all the time, like hours. One day I'll show you guys the hours that I put in on YouTube and Spotify and stuff like that. I put in hours, and this is the first time, and I've listened to things like that I really was like, I don't really want to watch this or listen to this because I already know, I already have a great idea on where this is going to go. But this, I'm like, yo, I can't get through this. Can't get through this, dude.
They'll put a token there, like, look, we got, you know what I'm saying? We got one, you know what I'm saying? That's what they'll try to do, and then just to calm everybody down. But they will never give you that real.
And again, you know what? Hey, I don't know this brother at all. I don't know anything about him, so maybe he has a stuttering problem. I don't know. That might be the case, and if it is, you know what? Hey, I didn't know. Nothing against you or anyone with a stuttering problem. That might, as I'm watching this, I'm thinking like, all right, maybe, maybe that's what it is. I hope that's what it is. Shit, at this point.
Foundation that they've been working themselves for generations and generations and generations and generations, hundreds of generations. We just now starting to, you know what I'm saying? We just not just, you got to look how free we were. Look how free we are now compared to how many years ago.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? There's people that's you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
May I tell you why it's not true?
Why? What?
So, when I was growing up on the plantation, I had to work in the cotton fields, right? So I would be one of the guys that would be hating it.
And now, what year is this?
In the 60s. In the 50s and 60s.
Now, when you work the cotton fields, that's because that's still a market. It still makes money. It's still $1 billion industry at the time, right? But now people, I know about that. Now people, you had black people owning the whole thing, and you had white people picking cotton as well. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
Around the same time, right?
Right.
So now it's about business. But right before that, people didn't even know that they was.
In the beginning, black people didn't own the plantation.
Of course not.
But let me tell you this. And so we had a big white house that the Comers who owned the plantation that lived in, right?
Yeah.
When they would come, the house people had to go up and clean it and get it ready and take care of them. But we didn't look down on them as so-called N-words and all that.
But that's now. But that's not.
Anyway, I said it was going to be short, and I just went longer than I thought. Because as I was playing it, I kind of wanted to hear what he was saying. Because, again, I told you, I cut this video off with the quickness earlier, and I was like, I can't listen to this shit. But obviously, I do believe that there's something up there in that brain of his that he just needs to slow it down and get it out. And you know what? There might be some brothers that's watching this right now that you have that same issue or that same problem. And my advice to you would be, like just said to this guy, slow it down. Just think about what you're trying to say, or what you want to say for that matter, and then say it. That's it. If you don't know the words to say or the words to use to adequately get your point across, then I would recommend reading more books, getting more familiar with the English language, building up your vocabulary. Maybe even if you don't own a dictionary, buy one, or ask a friend or a family member to loan you one, because everyone should have a damn dictionary. You know, and don't say, oh, you know, I got it on my phone and that's good. Nah. A dictionary. There's much more to getting up, walking over to pick up a book, flipping through the pages, skimming down till you find a word that you're looking for, and then reading it, and then reading everything that comes with it. Oh, it's a noun, it's a verb, adverb, or whatever the case may be. You know, definition 1, 2. Synonyms. I know they make dictionaries now. They've been doing it for a while, actually. It's not anything new, but that are thesauruses as well. I recommend that. Actually, I recommend that. If you're going to buy a dictionary, which you should, my recommendation is buy one that is a thesaurus as well. Okay? And if you don't know what a thesaurus is pretty much a book that lets you know what the word is, and like synonyms and homonyms and antonyms and all of that shit. It'll give you all of that. So like words that you can use with those words or in place of the word, you know. So it's really do it. You know, I'm not even gonna say I recommend it. Just do it. Invest in yourself. I know there's a lot of times, you know, people are speaking about everything else that's going on in the world, but look, at the end of the day, you should be always investing in yourself. So that's how you're gonna do it. One, I'm not limiting this just to people who have issues speaking. I mean, everybody, anyone that's listening to this video, buy a dictionary, have your own personal dictionary, and whenever you come across a word that you don't know or that you're unfamiliar with, and it's fine to admit that. It's fine to admit that. I know a lot of dudes don't want to admit things like that. They want to, you know, act like they know everything. And look, nobody knows everything. All right. So don't feel no type of way about it. It's fine. You know, almost every day I come across words that I'm not familiar with. And then the interesting part about vocabulary is that you'll hear a word, right? Or maybe you'll learn a word. I can tell you a word right now, right? And tell you the definition of the word. But there's a whole nother conversation to be had about how to apply that word, you know? I'm trying to think of some examples right now, but they all escape me at the moment. But you have to, you know, pick up these dictionaries, read these words, know what they mean, and then apply them. That's the best way to actually like have a working vocabulary that you'd be proud of. You know, a lot of people don't have working vocabularies that they're proud of. You know, a lot of people have a 4th grade reading level. You know, these are all things that we got to work on as a people. You know, what's that say about our people if the majority or the average has a 4th grade reading level? You know, that's not you can't blame quote unquote white supremacy or the quote unquote system for that. You know, that comes from the parents. Real plain and simple. That comes from the parents. So, do y'all mean to tell me that if the average reading level for quote-unquote black people happens to be 4th grade level, if we were to get that up, let's just say to a 10th grade level, you don't think that there would be a ripple effect in the production of our people in our communities? You don't think that there's going to be not repercussions, but great things that you don't believe great things will come from that? You know, it's a rhetorical question, of course, but those are the steps that we can control and that we need to take control over. These are our kids. There's no reason your kids should be reading at a 4th grade level, but then could tell you, you know, everything about a new video game that hasn't even come out yet or some shit like that. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no sense. And I'm not sitting here saying punish your kids, but what I'm saying is we need to get keep what's important. But this video went on far too long. But anyway, y'all, peace out.